Shibuya station is like dead right now, like 6 a.m. in the morning, New Year's Day. When I got here last night, it was so packed and busy, I almost don't recognize it, it's so empty. I honestly thought it was closed, and I got kind of worried, but my Google Maps said it was all good, so I was like, no way, it's closed. All the stores were closed though, and that's why it looked extra sus, because like they had all the barriers up for the stores, but station's open. There's a few people out here, but everybody's probably still partying or asleep. You know, the club was pretty lit last night. It was fun, it was cool. But now we're heading to Kyoto. Yup, pretty quick, efficient schedule. One night in Tokyo, hit the club, slept for like 2 hours. Now we up bright and early, going to Kyoto. So, gotta hop on this long train ride, maybe do some reading, get some sleep in, and figure out the day from there. I'll see y'all in Kyoto.
We'll soon arrive on track number 3. For your safety, please stand behind the yellow line.
Alright, here we are in Kyoto. Made it out of the station, walking to the hotel now. It's just a straight shot down this street. I can't lie, man. That subway was one of the most confusing things of my life right there. It's confusing how it works. Like, I'm not even trying to finesse or anything, but I think I might have finessed. But no, I paid so much. I paid like literally 15,000 yen for the trip, so I don't know. Like, some of them you gotta stick in the ticket, some of them you gotta tap your phone, and then it's like you gotta stick the ticket in on the exit and the entrance. It's just so weird, bro. But the gate wasn't opening. I put my ticket in when I was just trying to exit, and it wasn't working, so I just plowed through that thing, and luckily nobody stopped me, and we out of it now, so just got act casual, you know. Crazy start to the new year, crazy start to the day, man. I'm going on like 2 hours of sleep right now, but we're burning daylight though. I can't rest until the night. Gotta fight the jet lag. Alright, so I dropped my bag at the hotel, and I just hopped on a bus to go to the shrine. I can't lie, man, I'm exhausted right now. I really just want to go in the hotel and take a nap, but check-in's not even until 3 p.m, so I got a few hours to kill, and I didn't come here to sleep, honestly. So yeah, we're just gonna power through it. No coffee, no caffeine at all. But yeah, this is cool, walking through this little alleyway, little back roads. Some authentic Japan right here. Yeah, we're going to a shrine. It's gonna be my first shrine ever, and supposedly it's a really cool one, so see y'all there. Man, this shrine is pretty big. This is like a mansion. Like a Zen mansion. big stick. I heard that the monks rang it 108 times on New Year's Eve. 108 times because it represents the 108 desires in Buddhism that cause suffering. I really want to just smack the heck out of it with that stick, but I don't think I'm allowed to right now. Wow, so literally right after I said that, this dude just came up and he smacked it. It sounded pretty cool. He put some money in there and then smacked it. That's the little ritual that they do on New Year's Day, you know, come pay your respects. Oh, and they're going down there. I thought you couldn't go down there. I'm learning a lot, just observing the locals, we're learning. So yeah, you are allowed to smack it. But I think you gotta pay tribute and maybe sell your soul. So I'm gonna leave it be for now. But that was cool though. I wonder what's over here, I don't know. Well, that was it, my first ever shrine. That was pretty cool. I'm just doing this walking tour I found online on a website called Nerd Nomads, and they recommended the shrine and a bunch of others. So shout out the Nerd Nomads website for bringing me here, because I don't know anything about Kyoto. I don't know what the heck this place is really. I guess it's like an older version. Like Tokyo's more modern, and this is like an older, more nostalgic version of Japan. So this is cool. But yeah, I'm gonna check out what they said to go to next on the walking tour. I made it to the next temple slash shrine. I think it's a temple. And this is I'm not sure what it is, but it's not drinking water. Why don't you tell me what it is, buddy? I ain't gonna touch it, but I think you can scoop the water and do some Zen stuff. But look at this beauty, look at this. This is a big one, if I ever seen one, bro. That's gotta be... What's the square footage on that bad boy? Over there, they doing something. They got something boiling, or incense. I want that. Yeah, he's getting booted, right? That boy high. He getting high right now. I think I'm gonna go check out that incense, and then we going inside the big boy. But yeah, this is massive, man. And we're like hiking. I literally just did a whole Stairmaster session to get to this point. Still no sleep, no caffeine. I'm running on fumes. But honestly, seeing this stuff is energizing me, because this stuff is really cool. So it's keeping me awake. For now, at least. Gonna keep going until I pass out. Alright, so I just came out of there. It was very interesting. First, we had to put a little bag, put our shoes in a bag, and carry them in there. I guess it makes sense. You can't have everyone leave their shoes in the front. It would be way too many shoes out there. So you carry your shoes in a little bag. Like, look at those people, they carry in their shoes in a bag. It's pretty funny, but it makes sense. But yeah, in there, it's like something going on where they're trying to receive something about their dead ancestors. So literally said like no tourists allowed in these seats. These seats are reserved for people trying to do something with their ancestors that are deceased. So yeah, that would be crazy. It's kind of crazy how it's like tourists are just walking around here, and then there's like real ass Japanese people here like doing serious like spiritual stuff, and then you just got me and these people in front of me like who are just like, what the heck is going on? So like these people are really into it. Yeah, I'm just trying to be respectful and observe, but my intrusive thoughts, I had a few intrusive thoughts, I can't lie. Alright, so I just climbed up another Stairmaster session, and it's another giant bell. You can see I'm way up here now. Right there, that's the temple I was in where they were doing the deceased ancestor ceremony. And now we up here, man. Wow. You know, at least my legs are working out. I gotta make sure I eat though. I'm not eating much. Gotta get my protein in too. Man, this place is massive. This is just right by the bell going up farther. But it's like I just stumbled on a little national park. And I don't know what the heck that says, but it looks like a hiking trail. Well, hold on a second. What was I saying? Looks like a hiking trail. Yeah, that's literally what it is. Do I feel like going on a hike? Not really. Not really. Little ravine right there, you gotta watch your step. Oh, looks like just like a drainage system. I said I didn't feel like going on a hike, but I am going on a hike. Whoa. Alright, this is definitely a graveyard. Wow. Rest in peace. It smells really good. I can smell the flowers. Oh, it smells like fresh pines. Wow. Dude, this is massive. Look at that, there's a freaking staircase up there. It's literally a graveyard hike, bro. Man. I could get lost in this place, bro. Let me stay more on the main path for now. I don't want to get too lost, because that's literally a whole national like forest over there. Like, this place is massive. All right, here we are, still near that temple, the Cheon temple, but this is the garden. Gonna check out the garden now. But yeah, something I just realized, which is interesting, is there's quite a few different sects of Buddhism. Kind of like Christianity, how you got different denominations. They got different sects, which I never really thought about. But I guess I should have known, because I've heard of Zen Buddhism as like a specific type. So if there's Zen, then there's got to be other types too, right? But I was always kind of thinking it's just one thing. So I don't really understand what the different sects are. But this is the Pure Land sect, like this area. So I guess I'll read this and maybe learn about it. But yeah, nice little garden. Wow, look at that. That's actually crazy with the trees. Wow. Yeah, the architecture is sick. The architecture is so cool. These are like, who knows, man? Like, this building could be hundreds of years old. Like, these are some ancient buildings here for sure. This is like historical. So y'all better appreciate it. Y'all better appreciate the significance. Yeah, so as I was saying, some of these buildings are literally from like so long ago. 1635, 1639, 1910, and that's not that old. 1621 though, 1530. Wow. So yeah, pretty old stuff here. And basically Buddhists, I guess in the old way, they were saying only rich people or people that did a certain training could be saved. I'm not sure what being saved means in Buddhism, but obviously it's a good thing. You want to be saved. But then this guy, Honan, he was like, nah, you don't gotta be rich, you don't gotta be a certain gender. All you gotta do is chant this chant, and anyone who chants it will be saved, regardless of their wealth status or their gender. Which I can respect that, because I feel like it definitely shouldn't be based on your gender or your wealth. It should be about like your moral character and stuff. And yeah, he kind of reminds me of Jesus, like the Jesus of Buddhism, because at first, you know, it was like only the Jews can be saved, no Gentiles, no one else except the Israelites can be saved. And then Jesus was like, nah, whoever trusts in me, puts their faith in me, can be saved, no matter your wealth, your gender, anything. So little correlation there, you know. Anybody can be saved. It don't matter your race or anything. So yeah, that's something that Honan and Jesus can agree upon. But that's what I got from this little pamphlet. But there's definitely gotta be more to the story than just that. Let's see what else we can uncover. Koi are massive, and they're all super chill. They barely look alive, like they just be zenned out chilling. Pretty though. I wonder if he would suck my finger, but there's too many people around for me to dip my finger in right now. I'm not trying to look stupid. Very tempting though. Very tempting. Look what I found, a little Buddhist statue. It says, touch these beloved Buddhist statues to earn merit. So this is like a video game. I just found a little skill point unlocked. That's cool. I'm going to what might be my last temple of the day. Be on top of a Stairmaster session. It's like, yo, if you crippled or disabled, man, you ain't going to any type of temple. Let me tell you that. You ain't getting any type of blessing, my G. This is not handicap accessible at all. It's a good thing I got stronger legs though. That might be it. Alright, I made it to the temple. This time, I'm gonna read a little bit to y'all while you enjoy the views. This is Kodaiji Temple. It was actually established in 1605, another old one. But this one's cool because it was by a noble woman. Yeah, it was by a woman. Kita no Mandokoro, in memory of her late husband. It was financed by Chief Vassal and Shogun of Japan. So this is one of the largest and most important sub-temples ever. It was ravaged by a series of fires after 1789, and all that survive of its original buildings are the Odamaya, Kaizendo, basically 4 buildings, and they're all still in excellent state. Wow, so we'll get to see those, the OGs. Looks like another graveyard. Where's the temple though? I'm trying to go into the temple. Probably that. First, you gotta take off your shoes. This is crazy though. The sign can be used as a stretcher in an emergency. They got a sign that's also a stretcher. That's very unique. I've never seen that. I guess you never know when you might need to stretch it out. That's the temple. I'll go in there later. First, let's see what these signs are leading to. Got out of the temple. Unfortunately, in there it says you can't record, so I can't really show you guys. There's a lot of cool stuff though, kind of like the first one, so you kind of get the idea. But this huge tree, I think this would normally be a cherry blossom, but we're in winter, so it looks kind of sad right now, but still pretty huge tree, pretty cool. And yeah, here's the outside. I see these everywhere with the oranges. That's definitely something symbolic, like an offering or something. But they always got the orange on top, so I wonder what the orange means. Yo, it's cold as fuck. My teeth are literally chattering right now. And I guess that's the Japanese ambulance for you. But yeah, it's so freaking cold. My teeth are chattering, bro. I got like a 10-minute walk to the hotel. Right there's the McDonald's I ate at for breakfast this morning. That's my landmark. That's how I knew where I was at. I was like, McDonald's, bet. And then it's just a straight shot down. But man, I'm so cold, bro. I need to get... This crosswalk is taking so long. There we go, baby. All right, I'll see y'all in the hotel. It's so brick, bro. It's so brick. It's so cold. It's not even that cold. It's just the fact I was kind of sweating earlier because the sun was out and now like it's on my shirt, so now it's extra cold. Like, that got me freezing. That spot right there was packed this morning. I think that's another like shrine or something. Yeah, that's definitely a shrine. It was so packed this morning. But now it's like 5 o'clock and the sun's setting. Yeah, it's nap time.